Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 27, and today a pretty important episode, both in the Premier League and with our academy as well. We've got 3 games today against Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park, Manchester United at McDermott Park, and then Spurs away at White Hart Lane. And also today, you are going to see Shane Gray's stats, and you'll see him directly after the Palace game. I've offered him a contract, offered one off camera to Douglas McKenzie as well. So 2 youth players coming through. We'll see what they look like, and Shane Gray, I gotta say, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what he's like. And so the first game is away against Crystal Palace then, the informed team and a surprise package this year in the Premier League, who are currently sitting in 2nd place right now. We did draw our last game against Burnley, although we did win our last away game against Hull, so the undefeated streak has now been extended to, I do believe, 4 games, and I'm fancying my chances of picking up our 5th win of the season, all coming away from home. So come on, St Johnstone, let's win in London and get another away victory. And I've just remembered I forgot to do a squad report in the last episode, so huge apologies about that. Haven't uploaded it yet to YouTube. It's going up tonight for me, but yeah, I forgot to do a squad report in what you would have seen as yesterday's video. So because of that, I will do one after this game as we take a look at Shane Gray and Douglas McKenzie's stats as well. So sorry about that, everyone, but yeah, squad report coming directly after the game. Benteke is very deep right now, and he's been out-muscled by Hunter. Benteke out-muscled by Hunter. Now Oliver Burke on the ball, trying to take around Zeke Friars. I'll chip it over the top towards Callum Patterson here. Really good chance. Patterson inside the area. He'll need someone at the far post, and he goes to the centre, and there is Davidson, who misses an open goal. Murray, that was your moment. Great cross to the far post by Callum Patterson, and Davidson, I mean, it's the left foot, but with all the goal gaping, he puts it wide. I'm not impressed. You're my skipper. How did you miss that? Well, we've been a better side to start this game off in the first half. Now, can we end the first half with a goal? Hamilton with a corner, whips into the middle and looks for old man Barry, and Macca's header is deflected and McCarthy gets it off the line. And there's a foul for something, God knows what. And Palace escape. We've been a better team in this first half, but it's still 0-0. Here's James McCarthy for Palace, finding his man Ruben Neves, and Neves trying to turn his man, and does so too, and still Ruben Neves gets a shot away. Good save by Logan Reed, parries it away, and Patterson clears. Throw to us, and Patterson will take. You're going to try and launch it into the box here and hope for the best. Callum launches it long towards Hunter, who could flick this one on, and he does as well. And Craig volleys it in. The long throw-in the long throw-in works, and Liam Craig volleys the ball in and makes it 1-0 to St Johnstone. I've said this before, it's my favourite trait in the game. It doesn't work like it used to, but this time it works perfectly. Callum Patterson launches it into the box with the giant throw in. It's flicked on by Hunter, and at the far post, Craig peels off his man. And I gotta be honest, Mandanda will not be too keen on watching that one back in the film session. It deflects off the turf, goes over his body and into the back of the net. Crystal Palace 0, St Johnstone 1, and Callum Patterson, who's been a great signing at right back, is the architect. What a giant throw in, and it's 1-0 St Johnstone. Come on. Here's Kasami through the gap towards Lee Chung-Young, but there is Callum Patterson to win it back for us. And I mean, that was a little bit risky, but I got away with it as Patterson sends Burke here down the right-hand side, and risk could equal reward, because away goes Burke down his right flank. Dan's not going to catch up. Burke keeps on going. Chance to shoot from a tight angle here. Oliver Burke. Brilliant block by James McArthur. Here's Murray Davis on the ball, finds Wolfspoon off the bench, back towards the skipper. He'll go for goal from range and fires it just wide of the post. There is something about this team that always makes us play better on the road. Final score, Crystal Palace 0, the in-form Crystal Palace 0, St Johnstone 1, back-to-back victories on our travels. And it's another win for St Johnstone. The undefeated streak gets extended. We're in the top half of the table. Everything's looking great right now. And a thoroughly deserving win as well. Palace had more of the ball, no denying it, but we were the superior side, no doubt about it. A great win for us. I can't believe it. There's just something about us that makes us play better away, and I really don't know what it is. But anyway, time for a squad report, and of course Douglas McKenzie and also Shane Gray have just accepted their contracts. So as you take a look at the players here in the team, feel free to pause the video at any moment to see what players are currently improving in what areas. But this is the moment of truth. What do our new academy boys look like, and do they have potential? Well, this is Douglas McKenzie, and unfortunately, he has no potential tag whatsoever. That's a bit of a shame. It still could be a pretty decent player for us, and he has a 4-star weak foot too, so that's not too bad. And now let's take a look at a big one. Shane Gray. This is the moment of truth. I am really, really hoping for 4-star skills and the potential to be special. Is that too much to ask for? Well, let's find out. Here he is, Shane Gray. Stats not bad at all for a 17-year-old. 62 overall, and dun, showing great potential. What? How is that not exciting prospects or potential to be special? He looked magical in our academy. Turns out he's not even better than the Ginger Boy. That's ridiculous. Let's see his skill moves though. Hopefully he can redeem himself here. Okay, 4-star skill moves. That's pretty good. Can play on either side of the wing. I was so excited. Why can't we get anyone that has more than showing great potential? Old man Barry is our best youth player at the moment, and he looks about 84. It's ridiculous. But anyway, Shane Gray, he's not terrible. He's got great potential. That's better than nothing, but I thought this guy was the one. One day, guys, one day, we will get a player that shows potential to be special and we'll go absolutely mad. And it'll be worth the wait until we find out he's got low work rates, 1-star weak foot, and 1-star skill moves. But anyway, guys, we're moving into the second game of the episode here. We take on Manchester United at McDermott Park. We are currently on an unbeaten streak of 4 or 5 games, I think now, which is pretty decent, but we are still yet to win at home all season long. So is this the game where we break our curse? Let's find out. I'm not too optimistic despite that win against Crystal Palace here, but we shall hope for the best anyway. Come on, St Johnstone. Let's get a surprising first home victory here. And that really has killed my mood. I mean, seriously, like, don't get me wrong, showing great potential is not that bad. And considering this is Scotland, as I said before, showing great potential means he's in the top 10, really, for best young players in the country, probably. But it's still like, you know, I wanted someone to be at least an exciting prospect, but it just wasn't to be. And the first chance to fall to United as well, as Mickey Tarian is denied by Logan Reed. United looking the strongest side here. Our defense needs to be key. Corner to the centre, and Mickey Tarian's header is off the line from old man Barry. I think that was going in, and he deflects it wide the post. Let's see if I saw that right. Corner into the middle, won by Mickey Tarian, who heads it goal bound, and old man Barry, through the legs, deflects it behind for a corner. What an absolute boss. Wilson finds Ashley Young trying to take around Patterson. It'll come to Wilson inside towards Pereira. And again, Logan Reed. He's been brilliant. Schneiderlin for United. That's Pogba running through. Tries to pick him out. Barry blocks the shot again, though. He's been fantastic. Old man Barry and Logan Reed have been sensational at the back in this game. A couple of great blocks from the old boy, and Logan Reed some great saves too. Still 0-0, and I've got to say, I'll certainly take the point, extending that undefeated streak, and possibly that'll give us a chance later on to even win this game. Tierney on the ball. Carrick didn't want to come across, neither does Jones, but he does now, and Tierney gets round him as well. Feeds it inside towards Kane. What a save by De Gea, and Borthwick Jackson clears. That was the moment for us to snatch and grab this result, and it was a brilliant save by the Spaniard. Schneiderlin inside towards Martial. Chance to win the game later on for United with a chin strap intercepts, and now McDonald's on the ball through towards Maka, and away we go down the left hand side. The chin strap will send it through towards Sean Gray. Sam Gray. What's his name? Scott? Sam? Sean? I can't remember. Shane, I think it is. Taylor back to him down the left hand side. What can he do? Tries to cut inside, and he does. It might deflect to Maka. Maka, do something. It's saved. McDonald, penalty. Something. Ref, please. I thought there was something in that there, but evidently not. Final score, St Johnstone 0, Manchester United 0. The undefeated streak gets extended, and we could have won that game later on. We had a couple of great chances, but in the end, United hold on to the point. We'll take the draw as well. The undefeated streak lives on, and it's not a bad result in the grand scheme of things, but again, the wait for a home win continues. When's it going to come? United play well. Logan Reed and Barry are fantastic at the back, and we almost snuck it at the end as well, and we could have had a penalty too. I'll have to watch that back in the footage. Maybe we were harshly done by there, not entirely sure, but 0-0 the final score. And again, I'll take it. A clean sheet against a solid team, and it's not a bad result. And we're now going to move into the third and final game of the episode as well. My manager rating has now just bumped up to a 70. I mean, what? Like, how does this even make sense? I don't understand this game. I really don't. Like, if you're basing it on our off-the-pitch objectives, we're failing, you know, and therefore a low rating would make sense. We're not doing well. But in terms of our on-the-pitch objectives, we were doing fine when it was dropping to a 50 68, and now it's improved to a 70. We're not really doing much better. Like, we're on an undefeated streak right now, but it's not like we're up to 4th place or something. I don't know. I don't understand this game and this feature at all. But anyway, third and final game of the episode, we're away against Spurs, who right now I do believe are leading the league. So this is going to be a tall order for us, but we have won our last 2 away games, and we are better on the road, as you guys know. So you never know, we could extend the undefeated streak here and get another 3 points. Let's find out. Come on, St. Johnston. Let's get another big victory here, and a great way to end the episode too. Here's Lamela for Spurs, trying to turn his man Kieran Tierney inside towards Walks, and Walks passes, and Tierney wins it back, and Craig launches it long towards a Callum Patterson, and now Oliver Burke on the ball, finding Murray Davidson towards Liam Craig. Craig finds Kane, and away goes the Ginger Boy down the right hand side with a double step over inside towards Chris Kane, who's through 1-on-1. Chris Kane goes for goal. Lloris saves it and then pounces on his own rebound, and it's still 0-0. If I would have kept on talking like that, we probably would have scored, you know. Like, seriously, I thought I better shut up now, as we're actually getting a good chance. But if I kept on talking like that, I probably would have found the back of the net. Hamilton to Craig, the pair play 1-2. Now the Ginger Boy finds Chris Kane. He's still looking good early here as Kane sends him down the left-hand side. And away goes our number 14. Trying to get inside the area here. He'll need some help, surely. Cross to the far post where Davidson is waiting. And Murray hits the bar. And Vertonghen gets it clear. We're so good away from home. So unfortunate. Ben Davies for Spurs finds Clinton, and Clinton gets himself inside, and Njai will go for goal. That's not too far wide there. Spurs trying to find a goal just before the break here, and they could do so with a good attack here. Clinton and Njai, or Njai on the ball, trying to turn his man and get some space here to either shoot or find a teammate, but instead Sutar robs him, and now a chance for us on the break. Craig finds Maka. It's a good chance for a 2-on-2 here. We get our skates on. Kane back towards Stevie Boy with a fake shot, runs it through towards Chris Kane, who's running through 1-on-1, and oh no, he put it wide. I was going to say he finds the back of the net, and he strokes it wide of the post. Lallana shrugs Barry off, and Barry's just hit the deck as well, and that is the last thing you want to see. Barry is down, and he's off as well. I can't believe it. No! Old man Barry was pressured by Lallana, I think it was, and it's the end of the the end of the old boys game. And Barry's off, and hopefully not for a long time. He won the ball back well, and then got tackled by Lallana, hits the deck. And, I mean, when you're that age and going down, it's always a worry that you're not going to get back up again. Old man Barry is down, he's out, and hopefully not for the count. Goodbye, son, and hopefully that's not going to be a long-term injury. Well, this is going to be backs to the wall stuff now until the end of the game. Old man Barry is off. We've lost our best defender, and we're going to be under a lot of pressure here. Mason on the ball, takes it around his man, feeds it inside towards Ericsson. The pair player 1-2, still Ryan Mason on this ball. Can he get a shot away? Mason inside the area, trying to find some space, plays a 1-2 Lamela, now gets a shot away into the side netting. Spurs desperately trying to win the game late on here as we're clinging to our point. Lamela down the right hand side, crosses to the middle, and a great chance here. Vertonghen heads it into the back of the net, and in the final couple of minutes, Jan Vertonghen, the Belgian, is going to win the game for Spurs, and it's heartbreaker White Hart Lane. Lamela crosses to the middle, we just didn't get up on time with Patterson, and Jan Vertonghen beats him in the air, puts it past Logan Reed, and wins the game for Spurs. And I tell you what, if Barry was on the pitch, he wouldn't have lost that header. He's so good in the air, he's always in the middle, heading the balls away, the first one to do that. If he was still on the pitch, we would have held on to this goalless draw. I can't believe it. And there it is, the undefeated streak ends here away in Spurs, and I'm absolutely gutted. Jan Vertonghen, the Belgian, wins the game for the host so late on. And again, if Barry was on the pitch, we would not have lost that game, but sadly a cross into the box won by the big Belgian, and it is a win for Spurs and our first loss in quite a few. I feel like the stats lied a little bit in this game. I don't think we played that badly at all. You'll see it in the highlights. Had a couple of good chances in the first half, but Spurs probably were the better team, not going to lie. And I think they did deserve the win, but I mean, that is gutting. Just heartbreaking to lose it so late on. And again, if Barry was on that pitch, guys, I'm telling you, we would not have lost that game. Instead, he's been taken back to the old people's home. He needs to lie down, the poor boy. And to end the episode, what we're going to do is take a look at Barry's injury as well. And I'm praying, I've got my fingers crossed right now, that it's not a serious injury, because we cannot live without Barry for a few months. Let's find out. Dun dun dun. It is a 8-week injury. No! Old man Barry is going to miss the rest of December, the whole of January, and a bit of February as well. That is a massive, massive blow for us, especially as we've been playing so well of late. And old man Barry, I mean, we are going to miss your son. Seriously, rest well. Don't rest too well because, you know, you will need to get up again at some point. But, oh, Barry, no. And that will end today's episode of Club and Country as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, despite the very disappointing news at the end there, then please do leave a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country with, sadly, no Barry Hamilton very soon.